our last video, I told you that this tie was over now, but you were like, no, it's Champions League, anything can happen. It's over. I told you. Man City messed up from the beginning. Told you.
Yeah, and Madrid too, like kind of, they not even put too much pressure in the game.
Yeah, because they knew that it was already over. 3-0. Yeah, I know that it can happen. Yeah, because Sporting Lisbon just turned a 3 goal advantage, 3-0 deficit to how will I even put it? They turned
5 goals.
they turned it around. They were losing 3-0, but they turned it around. They won 5-0. So it can happen. But when it comes to teams like Real Madrid, no, I don't see. Highest, I feel that the game would have ended even without the red card. I feel the game would have ended in a draw, as if they were 11
Yeah,
to 7. But when Bernardo Silva got that red card, I was like, this one is over. Real Madrid will win.
yeah. Even me, that when I saw that red card, that was when I just, or like, and of course, the debate is going to be around the red card. The fan base, Man City fan base, Barca fan base, their bone of contention is going to be on the red card. Had it been they did not give the red card, the match could have been open, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
But even though it was an advantage to my team, I still feel like the red card was valid. It was valid because it was a clear goal scoring opportunity, and he made the movement. Like the ball did not just pounce on his hand or something. He stretched his hand, even though he kind of covered his hand, but he stretched his hand. He stretched his arm. Let me use that English. He stretched his arm to clear the ball off scoring. So I believe it was a penalty. But of course, Madrid should have done better because especially Vinicius. Vinicius could have easily gotten a hat trick in the first half alone in the first half.
Yeah, I saw the
Then
chance.
coming into the second half, he could have scored 5 goals at least in this match. 5 goals in this match. But it is what it is. He scored and it was cancelled, and then he scored immediately after. So it was it
Who are
was
you
a
guys
deserved
playing
win.
next? Who are you guys playing next?
I think it should be Bayern Munich, the winner of Bayern Munich and this Atlanta.
Wow, that's
The
going to be a
the
tough one.
person that
That's going to
yes,
be a
so
tough one.
a very big and tough match. Exactly. So
So, what are the positives that you want to take from this game? And do you have any?
well, the positive, yeah, my negative has always been, even though it has been working well for us, but I don't really like that idea of us anytime we get the ball, we'll just balloon it backwards. I really don't like that idea. I really don't like it because it pisses me off. Sometimes there is a clear chance of the player to progress the ball forward without anybody even marking him, closing
Do
up
you
his
say
position or
balloon
forward.
backwards or balloon forward?
Balloon backwards,
Backwards how?
backwards. Anytime, I don't know. The time we get to the ball,
Mm.
and the first instinct that comes to the players is to just give the immediate person that is behind you. Like we pass the ball backwards more times than we even push the ball forward.
Okay, so that's your problem.
And it has been so. It has been so for a while now. Like it has been there for like a year and, should I say, 2 seasons now. Like there are times where you see what do you call it, our midfielders will have chance, will be with the ball, and they will even have the chance to like kind of progress it to maybe 1 or 2 paces forward or something, to even like pass the ball forward. But instead, the first thing that comes to their mind is to just look for Rudiger or Hoisin behind and pass the ball back. And the problem is, yes, it has been working well for us, but anytime an offensive team like Man City or Bayern Munich, if you eventually make a mistake and one of their forwards gets the ball, then it's over for you. So most of the times, like we tend to play the ball too much. We tend to play with the ball too much in front of our goal, and I really don't like that. I think that's one of the negatives I don't like, and it was clearly obvious in this match. And then you see the second negative is, today I actually understood one of the reasons why some of our fans normally complains whenever we have Vinicius and Mbappe up, two of them on the pitch. And the reason is simple, because the two of them, they don't press fully. They half press. In fact, they quarter press. They only press when they like. They only press when they want to. When they don't want to, they don't do that. And it was obvious when Mbappe came in. Before, we only had Vinicius who was like that. So it was one person, and you have like other nine players who were pushing, pressing on the ball. But immediately Mbappe came in, so we had like two players who were not pressing, and then you have like seven more players, or is it eight more players who have to like press. And the load was becoming too much on the other players.
Yeah.
So like oftentimes you see that our players will just be Vinicius or Mbappe will just be walking. Sometimes just few meters, just few pieces to the ball. Instead of them to like put pressure on the defender with the ball, they will just allow him. It's left for Valverde, Chouamini, Pitach, or whoever is the midfielder to press. And whenever they press and get the ball, they pass the ball, they will just do their 1-2, miss the ball, and then it will still go back to that defender. And it was, I think there was even a time where Valverde had to react. He had to slap his hand on the ground or something because he passed the ball and there was nobody there. And he was expecting Vinicius to at least be there when he kind of did a backheel pass to Vinicius. And Vinicius was nowhere to be found. He was practically walking to the ball. So I believe, we just have to improve on some of these things, especially now that we are about to meet a team like Bayern Munich. So everybody has to commit himself into pressing. Everybody has to put himself together it's not going to be everyday, win for you. So you just have to push in and play well.
Okay. So, what are your final thoughts? Let's round up.
Yeah, not much. The most important thing is the points. Should I say the win
The
and the
win.
points? Towards the ending of the game, I was screaming because I wanted us to win the game. There's this thing that they said. I think before the game, they said, Man City have not lost in their home. They are undefeated in their home since November or something like that. So I was screaming like, okay, let's be the ones to beat that to break that unbeaten streak. And finally, we were able to do that. So it was a positive win for us, and we look forward to the next game.
All right, Hamisu, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.
Thank you very much.
Where are you guys playing this weekend?
I don't even know. I need to check first.
Let me check. Wait first. Atletico Madrid. So Madrid
Wow.
derby
Oh,
this weekend.
the big game.
All right, see you later.
All right. Thank you very much.